Good evening. On this Friday, April the 13th, you're watching the VSB TV 11 News. I'm Kristen Martinez. Having been told that it would cost $500,000 to repair and maintain the damaged thruster wall at the Royal Naval Dockyard, Public Works engineers came up instead with a soft engineering approach that removed the wall at a cost of $175,000 and used its $2 million worth of materials to fix other dock problems. Works Minister Michael Weeks explains. But OBA spokesman Mark Pettingill was not satisfied with the explanation and told Parliament that it was a typical example of the highly unsatisfactory standards accepted by the PLP government. A man appeared in magistrate's court this morning on charges of trying to murder two men. The charges stem from a shooting that occurred in late March that left bullet holes in the window of the John Swan building. Julia Smet tells us more. Monday is nomination day for the new look election of the City Fathers, with all registered voters inside the city of Hamilton eligible to vote for the first time. VSB News' Brian Darby asked Corporation Secretary Ed Benavides how the vote for the mayor, 3 aldermen, and 5 councillors will be conducted in the mayor's parlor on May the 10th. Bermuda has signed a mutual legal assistance treaty with the United States designed to improve the effectiveness of the law enforcement between the U.S. and Bermuda in the investigation, prosecution, and prevention of crime through cooperation. The treaty was ratified by President Barack Obama early this year and was signed today at the Cabinet Office by Premier Paula Cox and U.S. Consul General Grace Sheldon. After increasing the maximum length of stay for visiting yachtsmen from 21 days to 90 days, National Security Minister Wayne Parentchief today announced the expansion of this policy to include all visitors to Bermuda. As Minister of Works, Michael Weeks and his staff played a major role in the successful attempt to prevent a major fire at Pembroke Dump last month. He told Parliament today that the community should be proud of the firemen, police, soldiers, and media who did a professional job. Eastern County powerhouses St. David's Cricket Club have lost 2 key players, but picked up 5 talented players. The head coach of St. David's, Wendell Smith, told VSB Sports that their goal for the season is to win back the Eastern County and retain the 50-over league title.